birthday, girl. Happy 17.
Oh, thanks, Larry.
Listen, are you bringing the Arapahoes down later for General Swim?
No, I can't. They have tribal duties this afternoon. Hi, Kris. Yeah. Hi, Larry.
What you writing, Kris?
Just some thoughts.
You know, Kris, you shouldn't be sitting here all by yourself on your birthday. Look at that there, Kris. It's beautiful. Why don't we go for a walk? Hey, I'm not taking no for an answer.
So when Greg told me that we were getting too serious, it came as a big shock to me.
No, it all makes sense. You know, you haven't cracked a smile all summer.
We grew up together. I just took it for granted that he'd be part of my life. I guess it's time I stopped kidding myself. It's over. You know, after all the letters I wrote him, he didn't even send me a birthday card.
You deserve a lot better, Kris.
I told you I'd be rotten company.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
This can't be much fun for you.
Kris, you're a very special girl. I thought so from the first time I met you.
You mean orientation day?
Mm-hmm.
When I ran in late and practically tripped over you to get to my seat.
Yeah. You didn't hear me complaining, did you? You know, it's taken me all summer. I'm finally getting a chance to tell you how I feel. Hey, Katie.
Get unlocked down. Bring your luggage up to the cabin now. The station wagon is ready.
Here, Kris, let me give you a hand with it.
No, I got it. It's fine.
I love you dearly. Let's get our little petunias up here so we can leave on time. Let's go bananas.
You know, Kris, I've seen less of you the past few days than I have all summer. You're not sorry about the other night, are you?
It's just that I still really care about Greg. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I understand. Look, you have a good year, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Seriously, Greg, this is really embarrassing. I mean, balloons are so tacky.
Come on, Eddie. Kris is gonna love it. Just wait until you see her face. Your mom said you could use a lift. Can I take your bag? Kris, I realize that you're pretty annoyed with me.
I just can't understand why you didn't get in touch with me all summer.
I got scared. I mean, that's all.
But at least you could have answered my letters.
I was confused. I mean, I didn't know what to write.
Well, how about, Dear Kris, I had waffles for breakfast, or there were jellyfish on the beach. I mean, anything would have been better than nothing. I mean, I was starting to think that you'd forgotten about me.
Oh, no. No, if it's any comfort, I missed you like crazy. I really did.
I missed you, too. So I spent half my free time painting these gloomy pictures, and the other half I kept this depressing diary. So, did you get around much?
No, I spend most of my time working in the flower shop. In fact, I spent so much time working there that Eddie started calling me the Lone Arranger.
Oh, no.
In August, I let him drag me to a few concerts and, well, find a couple of girls, we go out and get something to eat. But in about 5 minutes, I'd managed to steer the conversation around to you. Seriously, Eddie would give me these looks like, Sacramento, what are you doing? I couldn't help it. I just had to talk about you, how great you were, how beautiful and talented. Oh, I just couldn't stop.
This is still the nicest spot on the beach.
Yeah. You know, I used to come here a lot when I was in my hermit stage. I used to think about all the great times we had here, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Look, Kris, you know, I hope I haven't blown it between the two of us.
Greg, there's something I think I should tell you. When I didn't hear from you this summer, I was really lonely.
Well, look, you're not gonna be lonely anymore, okay? You know, I got your present.
Oh, Greg, this is beautiful.
Isn't it? You know what it is? It's the first gift that my dad ever gave my mom. He told me a little bit after she died that if there was anyone in my life, you know, anyone really special, that it was mine to give. Aren't you gonna try it on?
You put it on me. I'm never gonna take it off.
Good. Listen, just like old times.
Just like old times.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, and don't forget to call when you get home.
I won't.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, baby.
Hi, darling.
Hi, Dad.
I see you didn't waste much time getting back together with the Socceropolis boy.
Well, I had to take pity on him. He said he couldn't live without me.
Don't you wish?
Oh, let me get the phone.
The phone company will be glad she's back.
Hello?
Hello, Kristen. Hi, this is Larry.
Oh, hi, Larry. What's up?
Kristen, I'm afraid I really don't have very good news.
Why? What's wrong?
A little while ago, I got some test results back from my doctor, and it looks like I have VD. Gonorrhea, to be exact.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. When I got back, some girl that I dated last spring calls me and tells me that I may be infected. And it turns out she was right.
You didn't know?
No, I never developed any symptoms. But you know that that means I had it the night of your birthday.
How could you do this to me?
Kris, look, honestly, you gotta believe me. I mean, I had no idea there was anything wrong with me. And I know it sounds lame to say I'm sorry, but I don't know what else I can tell you. I called you as soon as I found out so that you can get it checked out right away.
Larry, there's got to be some kind of mistake.
I wish there were, Kris. Oh, and listen, one thing that the doctor told me, if you've slept with anybody since we've gotten home, it's really important that you tell the guy right away.
Well, whatever you're playing this summer, I guess it wasn't tennis.
Kristen, step in and hit the ball with a short stroke.
Look, what's with you today? How come you're so jumpy?
I'm not jumpy.
Okay, let's call it for today. See y'all Friday.
Good game, Lipper.
Yeah, next time.
Paula, see you later. Hey, how about going to another set?
I can't. My mom's expecting me, you know. Hospital benefit time again.
Kris?
Yeah?
You're not annoyed at me, you know, because I was teasing you out there?
No. You know I can pick anything. You can dish out.
Just checking.
You mean you slept with someone else?
It just happened.
What do you mean it just happened?
Come on, Cook.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know how I feel about you sleeping with one person, much less two.
Well, right now, I'm not too sure I feel so great about it either.
You don't think we should wait till we're a little older to start sleeping with people? Did you tell Greg?
No.
God, you must have nerves of steel to have made it through the whole day.
Are you kidding? I was a total wreck.
Hey, you remember Gloria, the waitress at the soup kitchen?
Yeah? What about her?
Well, she had a case of it, too. I overheard my Aunt Millie telling my mother, you know, my Aunt Millie has total recall about things like that. And it turns out that...
Cookie, I don't think I want to hear about this right now.
I'm just telling you, for your own good, it's important.
Well, I feel fine. I feel perfectly normal. I don't have symptoms or anything.
Kris, where have you been? Sometimes women don't get symptoms. They can go for ages without anything, till it's too late.
Too late for what?
Gonorrhea is serious. It's not like leprosy. I mean, they don't quarantine you to a colony. But you can become sterile for terrible things.
Thank you for calling the National VD Hotline. If you feel you might have VD, we're here to tell you how to get prompt, qualified medical diagnosis and treatment. Please hold the
Sweetie,
line for further
dinner will be
information
ready
on the
soon.
clinic in your area.
Okay, I'll be done in a minute.
Save the whales, sign a petition. Save the whales, and sign to save the whales. Thanks. Hey, the Science Club is starting a local chapter to save the whales. Taking signatures if you're interested.
Really? Why not?
Hey, 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 Cookie and her cause of the hour.
Right here, name and homeroom.
We're also having a Save the Whale rally.
Hey, you know, Cookie, like, I'd really like to help you, you know, but I'm, like, heavily involved in a Nuke the Whales campaign down the street. Okay, Scotty, beam me up. No intelligent life down here.
Kris? Kris?
Hi.
Hi. What happened to you yesterday?
Didn't you get my note?
Yeah, I got your note. You said you couldn't make the game, but you never said why.
Oh, the invitations to the hospital benefit had to go out, and I got drafted into helping. You know how compulsive Mom can get.
Mm-hmm. That's too bad because, well, you and me have a lot of lost time to make up for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But what's the rush?
I miss you. That's the rush.
Greg, I promised Cookie I'd help her distribute leaflets downtown for the Save Your Whale rally.
So I'm running a poor third, right, to a charity ball and a fish?
Greg, Cookie's my best friend.
Well, what about me? I'm your boyfriend, remember? How about making me your cause for the evening?
I can't. I have, a lot of homework tonight.
Kris, what is going on
Nothing.
with you? Come on.
Please, Greg, I gotta run now, okay?
Go ahead.
Cookie, get me out of here fast, please. It's a good thing I don't want to be a spy because I'm a pathetic liar.
There's a limit to how much more of this disappearing act Greg will take.
Cookie, what's the point in telling him when I don't even know if I have anything yet?
Okay, cool down. You have the exact address?
I called the National VD hotline and they gave me a local number that lists all the clinics in Cortland County. So if traffic's light, we should make it in about 20 minutes.
"15-minute parking, doctors only. Guess I'll wait in the car."
Why don't you just pull into another spot?
Well, because well, I don't know. I'll just wait in the car.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be seen in the VD clinic if I could help it either.
It's a much bigger town. Probably won't run into anyone you know anyway.
Oh, is that why you're putting on a disguise?
It's not a disguise. It's my new image. Here. Makes you feel any better.
Thanks. I'd like to see a doctor, please.
Take a seat and fill out this form. Don't worry, everything you write will be held strictly confidential.
That'll be all for now, Kristen.
Well, does it look like I have anything?
Can't tell at this point. Unfortunately, nearly 90% of women who have VD don't develop any external symptoms. We'll have to wait for the lab to analyze the culture I just took. There's something I think you should understand, though, Kristen. The test is not foolproof. You could have gonorrhea or be incubating it and not have it show up on the culture. Fortunately, there's penicillin. Since you've been in contact with someone who has gonorrhea, I'm going to give you some penicillin today. One shot will be all you need.
Thank you.
And then I'll send you down the hall to see our health counselor. He'll explain our follow-up procedure.
It's just that if my parents found out, I wouldn't...
Kristen, even though you're a minor, you still have the right to be treated without the consent of your parents. Now, that's public health policy in most states. We're going to have the results from the lab in a couple of days. Here, you call me. But remember, if you don't call me, I'm going to have to call you.
Mr. Kiernan, the person who told me that he was infected. Well, we were only together once, so what are my chances?
About 80%.
Well, I be damaged in any way? I mean, permanently?
Well, if you don't get it treated, VD can damage your reproductive system. It can affect your ability to have children. It can also affect your hearing, your liver, even your brain.
I never thought I'd be in this position.
How you doing?
Hi.
Bye-bye.
Guess what?
What?
I spoke to the chairman at the Marine Biology Department at Waynes Grove. He's going to send over a few of his top students to speak at the rally.
That's terrific.
I hope they're cute. While I'm trying to save the whales, I might as well try and save my social life. Hey, how you coming along with the posters? We could use a little publicity.
I'm working on it, okay?
Called the clinic yet? Don't you think you should? You must have an answer by now.
Maybe I don't want to know the answer. Do you ever think of that?
Gotta let Greg know.
I'm scared, Cookie.
If you don't tell him, it could be dangerous for him.
You know I don't want anything to happen to Greg. I just feel so dirty. I don't know how I'll ever face him.
We should have thought of that before you slept with anyone.
Oh, great. That's just what I wanted to hear now.
Well, you should consider something else. Suppose Greg has symptoms. Shouldn't he hear it from you first? I mean, if you two love and trust each other, you know enough to sleep together, well, then you owe it to yourself to be honest about something like this. It's all part of the thing, too.
Surprise.
What are you doing here?
Have you forgotten what I look like? I mean, you do such a great job of avoiding me at school, and you don't return any of my phone calls.
Can we go over here, please? I know I've been distant lately.
You're gonna have to do better than that. Listen, what's going on? Is there someone else? Is that what it is?
I mean, you...
Look, why don't you just be honest with me, okay? I hate fighting like this. Look, why don't you and I just forget the last 2 days, okay? Let's just start again.
Kris? What? There's a Terrence Kiernan on the phone.
Who's Terrence Kiernan?
Greg, I can't explain right now.
What?
Please don't take this the wrong way. I really have to go. I'm sorry. Hello. Yeah, Mr. Kiernan, this is Kristen. I see. Yeah, tomorrow will be okay. Okay, bye-bye.
Kristen, you were honest enough to answer all the questions on our application. Now you've got to take the next step.
You make it sound easy.
No, it's going to be tough. I know. But you should be grateful that someone acted responsibly in telling you. Now you've got to tell the person you may have infected.
Hey, Paul, what's up?
Greg,
Yeah?
I need to talk to you.
Why don't you go talk to Terrence?
Come on, it's important.
Okay.
Can we go someplace private? The beach, maybe?
Why not? So, what's up?
Greg! I'm glad I caught you before you split. Listen, my car won't start. It needs to be jumped, and you get to do it. Are you happy?
Yeah, great. What else is new?
I'm supposed to take Lauren swimming at the quarry this afternoon. That's what else is new.
Congratulations, Eddie. You finally squeezed another date out of her.
Yeah, and it wasn't easy, so I figure standing her up isn't in my best interest. Come on, don't be an ingrate, Greg. Help me out, will you? Get your old man's truck.
All right, all right. Can you wait, Kris? This won't take long.
No, we can do it some other time.
But I said it won't take that long.
I'd rather catch you later.
You know, there's this burning feeling. And there's also all this yellow stuff. I don't know what it is.
When did you first notice it?
About a week ago.
Yeah. Well, I hate to tell you this, Greg, but it sounds to me like it could only be one thing.
No, that's impossible. I mean, Kristen's the only girl I've ever slept with.
It had to come from someone.
Gregory, I'm Dr. Aronowitz. You gonna say something? Am I supposed to guess what that face means?
I'm sorry. It's just that, well, I wasn't,
You didn't know I was filling in for Dr. McDonald while he's on vacation?
No. I mean, yes, I did. The receptionist told me, you know, when I called to make an appointment that I'd be seeing someone else. I just didn't expect it to, you know... Well, you're a woman.
Yes, and you're a man. Well, now that we've got that established, do you want to tell me why you're here?
Why I'm here?
The receptionist squeezed you in this afternoon because you said it was an emergency. Is it?
I'm not sure.
Gregory, you won't be telling me or showing me anything I haven't seen before.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, just less modest. Come on.
Do you have any idea where Greg could be? No. This is so unlike him. Well, we can't wait any longer. I'm just gonna have to fill in for him.
Well, Greg, it looks like you got yourself a case of gonorrhea. I want to do a second smear next week for confirmation, but in the meantime, since you're allergic to penicillin, I want to get you started on tetracycline pills.
Can you only get gonorrhea from another person?
Yep. That's why gonorrhea, syphilis, and other such diseases are all called sexually transmitted diseases. Your girlfriend never told you you might be infected?
No.
Well, it's very possible she may not know.
But she had to get it from someone else, right?
Can't get gonorrhea from toilet seats or dirty towels or forks and spoons or any of the other ways that people say you can. The only way you can get gonorrhea is through direct, intimate contact with a person who's infected. In fact, you should consider yourself lucky you had external symptoms.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, if you hadn't, and some men don't, you could have developed some pretty nasty problems.
Terrific.
A woman can spread gonorrhea without ever realizing that she has it. So you really ought to tell her, Greg.
Well, it's not like it's going to be the easiest thing to talk about for a lot of reasons.
I know. I understand, but right now, it's more important for you to put aside your feelings and get this straightened out.
Wait a second.
Greg? Greg? Is he all right?
This is gonna give you a new coat of paint next year. All right? Should we paint it black?
Greg? Greg? I left you 3 messages last night. How come you never called back? Look, I don't blame you for being angry. I have been avoiding you. Last summer, when you didn't write, I slept with some guy at camp. He was a counselor. It was only once. It was on my birthday. Anyway, I caught gonorrhea. I've known for a while. I was too ashamed to tell you.
So why are you telling me now?
Because you have to go see a doctor. If you don't have this taken care of, it could be dangerous.
Okay. Thanks for the tip.
Is that all you're gonna say?
Well, what do you expect me to say?
Greg, I'm sorry. It came as a big shock to me, too.
Yeah, well, I was pretty shocked when Dr. Aranowitz gave me the news.
You already knew.
Knew what? That my girlfriend had slept with someone else? That she didn't even care enough about me to tell me that she'd give me VD?
Greg, I wanted to, but
Yeah,
I was
I bet.
afraid.
How could you do that to me? How could you let me walk around day in and day out, knowing that I was getting sicker and sicker each day, and never say a word? Nothing! It was like, after all this time, it was as if I'd never even known you. The funny thing is that you're one of the few people in my life that I ever really trusted. See you around. And he stops, just turns away.
Looks like Casey.
The best color to choose, and we can give you orange roses or the orange miniature carnations. Either would be a good choice.
Hi, Mr. Zagropoulos.
Hello, Kris.
Hi. I talk to you outside for a minute?
Sure. Dad, I'm going outside for about 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Look, I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time.
No, it's okay.
I just thought we should talk
Mm-hmm.
about this. Look, I know it means a lot to you, and since things are different between us now, I mean, if things are changed for good, I was wondering if you still wanted me to keep it.
Well, I hadn't really thought about it one way or another.
I just thought I should bring it up. It's really up to you.
Yeah, well, I guess there's not much point in you wearing it anymore, is there?
No, I suppose not. Well, I promised Cookie I'd meet her. Bye.
Here, give me a hand. How's it going with Greg?
He's still angry. I offered to return the locket. I was hoping he'd tell me to keep it, but he didn't.
Surprises you?
Yes, it surprises me. If he really still loved me, he would have forgiven me by now.
You owed it to Greg to tell him right away, and you kept putting it off.
It's always easier when it's someone else, Cookie.
All right, so I don't know how you feel. It doesn't matter. What you did wasn't right. Look, let's take a break and sit down.
People do make mistakes, you know.
You expect Greg to overlook the fact that you jeopardized his health. It could be tough on anyone. What if that guy in camp took his time telling you? What if he didn't bother to tell you at all? It could have ruined your life, and Greg's too. Just because someone didn't have the guts to do the right thing. People can't be that careless with one another.
I couldn't do it better myself. Gregory, I'm paying you a compliment.
Thanks, Dad. Dad, can I ask you a question?
Ask.
Has anyone you ever really cared about ever let you down? I mean, let you down badly, you know what I mean?
Sure. Well, it happens to everybody.
Well, I mean, I don't expect anyone to be perfect. I mean, not the way Mom was. But just where do you draw the line?
Where did you get the idea that your mother was perfect? Not from me. Only saints are perfect. And then only after they're dead. Your mother was wonderful. We were very happy. Even when we fought. But a saint, she'd be the first one to laugh. We all want the people that we love to be good, to be brave. Then suddenly they do something terrible or something stupid. You think, can this be the same person? But it's a mistake to judge from one moment.
But why?
Because, Gregory, one day, you're going to let someone down, too.
Hey, come on, Cookie. Can we call a truce or something? I mean, I don't think my ego can take another shot today. Listen, there's a rock concert tonight at Waynes Grove College. You know that?
What about it?
Well, I was supposed to take Lauren, but she's heavily into this yoga meditation stuff. ditched me at the last minute and said she wants to go to some Swami lecture.
I'm all choked up.
Well, now listen, you might be when you listen to this great idea that I had. You know, there's supposed to be about 2,000 people at this concert tonight. And it would be a great place for you to leaflet for your whale thing and, well, you know, you'd be guaranteeing yourself a good house. So how about it? Would you like Lauren's ticket?
How much is it?
Ah, it's free, you know, I paid for it already. What'd you say, I'll pick you up at 7:30?
No. 7. If we get there early, we can leave on all the seats before the audience arrives. See you later.
Right, okay.
Your father told me you were on the beach.
Yeah, I've been coming down here a lot lately.
Mind if I sit down? Seems like the tide comes in higher every year.
I know.
Greg, I know I blew it between us. I did a terrible thing by not telling you right away, and I'm really sorry.
I don't know what to say, Kris.
I was ashamed. I was afraid of what you might think of me. You know, even after I got the test results, I kept thinking that maybe it was a big mistake, or maybe you wouldn't get it.
I don't understand. I mean, don't you remember we always said that there was nothing that we couldn't say to each other? Well, then why?
Because you made me feel special. And I was afraid that once I told you I had VD, you'd never feel the same way about me again.
Well, I don't feel the same way, Kris. At least not right now. See, the thing is that I want to understand. I really do, but I'd be lying if I said I did. I don't know. Maybe in a little while.
Maybe. Still, it would have been nice if I hadn't let you down. Well, I'm gonna be late for dinner.
Take care of yourself, okay? Hey, Kris? I'll see ya.